Hello everyone, I'm Hemant Singh Rana and I welcome you to my channel in Live in English. Today we embark on this beautiful journey of mastering English grammar with our very first lesson on tenses. So if I ask you to describe tenses, what will be your answer? Different forms of verbs indicating time in relation to action? No, no, no. It's time to forget this bookish definition and remember, tenses are nothing but time machines. If you hop on them, they can take you into past, present and future. And we are going to learn about these time machines one by one. Today, we'll study simple present tense. Simple present tense is the most powerful time machine. It has the power to take us way back into the past and then make us fly into the future and bring us back into present. Interestingly, simple present tense does not represent the present moment. Yes, you heard it right. It does not represent the present moment but all time. For example, Sir Isaac Newton, the great physicist whom we have studied in our schools and colleges, or many of you are still studying him, gave us 3 laws of motions some 400 years ago. And we write them in simple present tense. For example, the third law of motion states that to each and every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Now we can fly straight into the future and describe an event that's going to place tomorrow in simple present tense. The meeting starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Now you know how powerful this time machine is. Simple present tense can take us into 3 different time zones: past, present and future. And today I'm going to share with you 7 guiding principles or rules that you can use in your daily life to identify simple present tense, or you can use them to frame sentences correctly in this tense. So rule number 1, all your scientific facts, principles, universal and general truths are expressed in simple present tense. For example, sun rises in the east, honesty is the best policy, hard work pays off in the long run, earth revolves around the sun, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. You simply remember that something that is always true is expressed in simple present tense. We have no other option. Have you ever heard anyone say that sun rose in the east or water boiled at 100 degrees Celsius? These are permanent truths. These were, are and will always remain permanent. So you don't change them and express them in simple present tense. Now rule number 2, all our habits, general activities and routines are expressed in simple present tense. For example, I wake up early in the morning, I exercise daily in the morning, I brush my teeth daily, we go to cinema every Friday, we play cricket on weekends, the Prime Minister meets general public from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. daily, my father leaves for office at 9 a.m. We can also use simple present tense to describe our present situation, something that is temporary but true at the moment. For example, if I have to describe my present situation, I will say, I am 34 years old, I am a journalist by profession, I live down the street. Now this is something that's not going to remain permanent, but for the moment it's true but temporary. Now rule number 3, all our natural qualities and professional activities are described in simple present tense. For example, she loves to play with children and pets. She does not get angry easily. A mechanic repairs vehicles. Journalists write on social issues. A player practices on the ground. Rule number 4. Whenever we have to make a request or we want to give advice or command to someone, we will do it with the help of simple present tense. For example, don't go there. John, come here. Please bring a glass of water. Switch off the lights, please. Don't drive during rain as it gets slippery on roads. Rule number 5. Now there are times when we get too excited, happy, angry, or disappointed. In such circumstances, we should express our emotions with the help of simple present tense. For example, here comes Ram after a long time. Now here, speaker wants to express his happiness after seeing Ram after a very long time. There goes my last bus. Now here the speaker wants to express his disappointment on losing out on catching the last bus of the day. In the beginning, I mentioned simple present tense can act as a time machine and take us into future. Now we will discuss certain circumstances where we can use simple present tense in future context. Now rule number 6. Any future event that is planned or is part of a fixed program can be described in simple present tense. For example, the flight to London takes off at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow. He retires from the job next month. The president leaves for the US tomorrow. Last but not the least, rule number 7. We come across certain circumstances where future outcome is dependent on some condition. In such cases, the condition has to be mentioned in simple present tense and the outcome in simple future tense. For example, if you play well, we will win the match. I will pay you the money as soon as I get it. If he does not study hard, he will not pass the exams. I will inform you when he comes here. So friends, these were the 7 guiding principles or rules that more or less cover the simple present tense. If you remember these rules, you will be able to identify circumstances and situations in your daily life where you can use simple present tense correctly. I have already shared simple and easy to use sentence patterns while explaining to you 7 principles that govern the simple present tense. Now, we are going to learn some simple ways to frame questions and answers in simple present tense. When you are looking for short and direct answers in yes and no, you will take the help of auxiliary verbs do, does, is, are, and am to frame questions. For example, do you study in this college? Yes, I do. Does she know you? No, she doesn't. Do they like ice cream? No, they don't. Does he play football? Yes, he does. Am I part of the team? No, you aren't. Is she present in the office? No, she isn't. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. There are times when you are not looking for short answers but more description and information. In that case, you will frame questions with the help of question words who, what, when, where, why, which, and how. 6 W's and 1 H. For example, who studies in this college? My friends study in this college. What do you want? I want a little help from you. When do you exercise? I exercise in the morning. Where does she live? She lives down the street. Why does John always complain? John always complains as he dislikes everyone. There are plenty of such examples of simple present tense around us. Keep your eyes and ears open and you'll find many sentences being spoken and written in simple present tense. You don't have to go too far to find this tense. It's with you, it's living with you, it's around you. Switch on the TV and listen carefully to sports commentary. You'll find sports commentators using simple present tense. Pick up today's newspaper and read the headlines. 90% of them are in simple present tense. So you don't have to go too far. Simple present tense is right there with you, living with you, it's around you. So now you know the most powerful time machine, that's simple present tense. I hope you won't have find any difficulty in understanding simple present tense. If you still have any doubts, I would request you to watch this lesson again. Make good use of technology. Technology gives you an opportunity to revisit this lesson as many times as you want till your doubts are cleared. If you still have any problem, please share it with me. We'll sort it out. And once you understand the things, I will request you to go out and share your learning with others. Because there can't be a better gift other than knowledge that we can give to someone to create a meaningful difference to their lives. No matter how big or small it is. The more we share, the better we become. You know, this is how we are going to learn many more concepts of grammar in a functional and entertaining manner. I will make you fall in love with grammar again. I'll be back soon with a new lesson and new learning. Till then, keep watching, keep improving. Thank you.